All right, good morning. Yeah, I was, going to talk about Druids, and I still am. I'm going to bring that to you, but first I wanted to look at a few things that I noticed in the news, just like how hilarious it was that King Charles was telling all the leaders in the nation to, fly in, but come commercial and use the bus. Yeah, we know about all his speeches about how he is very much, about global warming and he's on board with all of Klaus Schwab and all these others, right? But I have to laugh. I want to laugh as hard as these players here, the player and coach who laughed when they were asked if they would consider flying commercial instead of private, to their games, how they even fly private. I'm just saying. I would love to see the king giving a tour. Oh, yes, with all the leaders behind him there. Oh, let's go to London Bridge, Big Ben. Maybe end the day off with maybe a visit to the Stonehenge. But, we'll get into that in a minute. But everyone's been focused on this little guy here. And they should be, because that should clearly tell you who they are. They are Mason. Clear as day. But anyway, of course you can find the king laughing it up with that lovely little goat, as well as Harry getting up close and personal with that little friend. Yeah, and his name is Schenken, apparently. Yeah. Look at the numbers they mention here, 26 men. 26. That's kind of like saying 2 and 6, 2 times 6, 66, or, 12. But anyway, notice 11. 11 comes in there as well, and the meaning for it, they think it's the essence of all that is sinful, harmful. I don't need to look further. But I did notice that his coat changed a few times, or maybe it was just a different angle. I'm not sure. But they also took the photos or the video right in this certain angle. So sure, we can look at numbers, symbolism, how the Queen's number is also a 26, just like the other number we looked at, plus September. When you look at it in Chaldean, it is 11, but I don't need to go there. I just want you to focus on that this is the shot they wanted you to see. And this is the same building you can find in every country, all around the world, right? Black and white symbolism, we've seen it. But the funny thing is, they kept saying that our president was going to be at the funeral. No. He went yesterday to show his respects, but where is he off to next? Right. He showed his respects there and then took off. He's going where? All right, to the States. He has to be there. He wants to get his award, right? Another little badge of his, the Global Citizen Awards. Yeah, they had failed to mention that he'll be getting like an award, but they said he's going there at least. But anyway, the Druid. This is what got me here. Someone mentioned you really need to look at the video footage of the Queen as she's at a Druid ceremony. So I found two, and I'm going to share a short clip of both of them for you. So let's take a quick look.
You can see also the Queen of England. You can see also the Queen of England are heavily involved in this Druidic secret religion. So we can see exactly what this Druidic religion is rooted in. Burning people alive in wicker men.
The general feeling is that the immortal gods, in brackets, demons, are better pleased with the sacrifice of those caught in theft, robbery or some other crime. But if simply such criminals is lacking, then they resort to the sacrifice of completely innocent victims. Right. That's that peaceful religion where they all sing around and dance, talk about nature, etc.
All right, I want you to go and watch the three of them. There's 3 videos altogether. 2 of them are under one gentleman. But it had me think of many things, the home of the Druids right here, Mona, as an international center of Druidism acknowledged by Caesar. Okay, there's a lot of interesting things that you'll find if you start researching about this. It's considered that there was an island to be sacred to that, Mona, Interesting. And it is still, the Druids prospered in Ireland. Everything else was damaged, apparently, or, torn down. But things that I thought of, the Mona Lisa, the Mona, Museum of Old and New Art, how they short form things, where Abramovic has been in, and James Turrell, who worked with Kanye West. I have a video on that. But anyway, the Druids. They were considered what? Sorcerers, supernatural powers who are respected in society, the ability to do divination. All right. And it kind of changed a long time, and Celtics revived it, apparently. But whatever the case may be, you can find similar things in the Stonehenge. And when you look at where that Stonehenge derives from, it's Druids. And it had me thinking of, Vancouver and that symbol there, many things, and including Obama going to the Stonehenges. In the video, if you watch that, you'll notice this man right here. And you can find it in Wikipedia as well. And notice his hand signal. Yeah, his hand sign is an M for Mason. But anyway, the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Please watch the Jonathan Wayne to understand a little bit more, but just know that he mentioned even the Wicker Man. All right. Does anyone else think of, Burning Man when you're looking at this? That's what I'm thinking of, because they burned people alive, and they were burning the Burning Man, right? If you've never looked into the Burning Man, I'll give you a link, but there's a lot more to this. I would rather that you understand it through a Christian perspective. I'll see if I can find a Christian Observer. I'm sure she's covered it. But there's a lot of just disgusting things that go on there. And I don't need to tell the majority of you guys, already all about this place. And it reminds you of, New Age and everything else. But again, the queen right there, beside two, I think those are witches on both sides of her, but I can't say for sure. I'd have to look more in detail of finding out who exactly these two women were. But they look like they're sisters. I don't know. But this happened in 1946, and yes, she had a headdress on. Look at that. A dark headdress. In France, talking about all her diamonds and how, she stole them. No, and they're trying to correct the story that, no, we've asked the French or the African leaders, no, that it was given to her. That's what they'll say, at least. But there it is. All the hoopla is all about the Queen, and it's going to be all about the Queen today. Obviously. They have it playing live, even here in Finland. No, I won't be watching. I was watching a Shaking My Head production video, and this image just really had me think about, the arch again, and the black and white, and how you see it even at what's going on there. When I was watching Hugo Talks, it's in the background, the same black and white symbolism there at Westminster. And the archway, right? They love their symbolism, and all I can say is the Druids, all their symbolism, it's the same exact things that you see in Freemasonry. And even the Triskelion or the Triquetra, whatever, all the same things that you see in Freemasonry, you also saw not that long ago in the warp speed, right? Yeah, we've been over that now. I'm not going to get into details. You can watch my video or give you to Enter the Stars, who cover that extremely well. All I can tell you is they're all united with one another. They're all one family. All right? Do not put your trust in man, period. Nobody. Not even me. Always research, because you'll find the truth when you start looking. And even the Bible tells us in latter times many will depart of the faith and be seduced by spirits and false doctrines. And I don't want anyone to go into a wide path. Rather, focus on Jesus. That's the main thing for all of us here today. A reminder for myself as well. All right, there's so much more. I'll look at a few other things, but not on this subject. I think I'm done with the Queen, but we'll all be watching, I'm sure. God bless you guys. Take care. Have a great day. Till next time.
People crossing themselves is both fascinating to watch and also kind of depressing. It's not even like you can see anything. I mean, is there even a body in there? I mean, who knows? I would query that. But this bowing, crossing yourself, the queuing for hours, this is pretty much idolatry. Carry on believing and thanking them for their service to you. And all of these people are bowing down and worshipping this person. It's in the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them.